And welcome inside Wayne State Fieldhouse for Hoops and Culture. And we've got a dandy here in this one as Detroit Mercy, the Titans, travel just a short distance down the road in Detroit up to Midtown to take on Central State and the Marauders at the HSBCU. My name is Chad Bush alongside Reggie Butler. Charlotte Turbrock is on the sidelines. And we've got a great atmosphere, Reggie. Hoops and Culture already 2 games in. But this one, a lot of people have starred on the schedule. Detroit Mercy against Central State.
Absolutely. This is one of the games people have on the schedule because you have a local team, then you have a team from close by over in Ohio that has a lot of local flavor.
This is a matchup between a couple teams that return second-year head coaches. They've had a full year to establish things. What's important for a second-year head coach to come out and start his second year with?
This is an observation game for both coaches. They really want to see how our guys going to react. They know they're starters. This is a lot of returning players, but they want to see these bench players. They want to see what they have to offer and what are they going to bring to the table.
All right, we'll take a timeout. We'll come back. We'll talk to both head coaches, and the starting lineups are next.
I'm here with head coach, Coach Monty of Detroit Mercy. Coach, you're headed into your first exhibition game. What are your thoughts?
You know, we're going to get out here and play hard. We're going to play with great energy, great effort. We're going to defend, rebound, and we're going to run.
What are your feelings about performing here at the Hoops and Culture event?
I'm excited. I'm not even playing, but it's a great event. Horatio pulled this thing off. We get everybody in the city, so now it's time for us to put on the show.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck.
Yep.
Back to you guys. I'm here with Central State's head coach, Coach Lewis. Coach, you are here, exhibition game at the Hoops and Culture event. What does this mean to you to be able to come up here and play this Detroit Mercy team?
We got a lot of kids from Detroit, so to get them back in the city in this type of environment, bringing our band, bringing the enthusiasm from being the first game, man, I think it's a special moment in time for them in their careers.
What's it like for the team to prepare and come up here for a game like this?
Well, with an exhibition, you want to work out all the kinks. So we go through every day in our whole routine as we would, as if we were preparing for the national championship game.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you.
Chad Bush, Reggie Butler with you. We're ready for the tip. Titans and Marauders. What do you want to see out of the Titans tonight if you're their head coach? Mark Montgomery.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to see this new style and advanced style offense that Mark has really been talking about, which is get more threes up.
You look at their starting 5, their returning score from a year ago. They're led by Orlando Lovejoy. He stands out. And for these all 5 are returning starters coming into this. How much cohesiveness do you think this unit brings that they know each other that well?
I think it brings a lot of cohesion. They play together all summer. They went through wars last year, and everybody's a year older, so they should be advanced.
And there you see the starters for Travis Lewis and the Marauders as well. All right, basketball is underway in Detroit. Central State wins the tip, and here they come right to left. Attack in the paint, and a steal right away for the Titans and Nate Johnson. The Grand Rapids native the other way. Left corner open for 3. Rainbows down. Splash City for Tyler Spratt out of North Farmington High School.
Let me tell you how that feels for Tyler Spratt to come out and hit his first one. I mean, he's worked on his jump shot all summer, and the first one goes in. It's a great feeling for him.
Nice stretch 4 that can add that shooting touch. Mark Montgomery raved about him. A tie-up on the floor between a couple of battlers. Orlando Lovejoy right in the middle of it, and a nice feed, find, and finish.
And one thing, we saw the shot, but that pass from Legend Jeter, that sums him up. He's a great passing big man.
You bet. Legend Jeter, playing experience at Providence, where he started Eastern Michigan, and he's playing the 5. Not something he's played his whole career, but he's adapted. Rip, drive, Lovejoy, and a hand check, and a foul.
Well, one thing about Legend playing the 5 is because he can play on the perimeter, because he can pass, he's unique. He can do all the things, but he's also strong enough to guard the other team's 5.
Got that great size and strength. Ball out of bounds, baseline right. Lovejoy to trigger. His brother nearby in the front row. Jeter's tough luck miss. Twirls out, long corner left. Here come the Marauders. Count it it and a foul. How about the firm finish? And Kyron Powell-Scott, a guy you know well, Reggie, makes this hoop and harm.
Yeah, Kyron Scott out of Ohio. I mean, he's been a well-traveled player, former Division I player. And so you see there, that's one thing about playing small. Legend Jeter, if he's out there on the pick and roll, there's no backside size. So as they did that pocket pass there for the pick and roll, there was nobody there to really contest and bother the shot.
UDM led by Mark Montgomery, former assistant under Tom Izzo at Michigan State twice, 2 different stints. And a head coach at Northern Illinois. This is a new opportunity, and he's excited about it in his second year. Lovejoy turns, burns, Jeter. Push shot. Rim off, no. And a reset by TJ Nadeau. Don't leave him alone. Heel out miss, no. And a getaway for Jamonte Williams.
Yeah, and TJ, he doesn't miss many of those.
No, sir. His head coach sitting right in front of us, Detroit Catholic Central.
Yeah, absolutely. Coach Torrey, I mean, man, he's done a great job there at Catholic Central. I mean, he was a great player himself out of the Saginaw area, played at Notre Dame, and he's produced some incredible players there in his few years.
He sure has. Ball out of bounds, baseline left. It's Pryor. Out to Cornelius, surveying this defense. And man-to-man under Monty. Fine twirl and footwork by the big man, but couldn't get it to fall down.
Yep, and Powell, who had the great move, but he rushed the finish. So he spun off of Legend Jeter, but got to get those fingers open those hands.
So as a big man, what are you thinking when you get the ball in a situation like that, and how do you compose yourself when you get a great move like that and you got to open space?
Well, right now it's early game jitters because, as you mentioned, the move was great. He spun off Legend Jeter, took him to the middle, spun off him, but you got to follow through on the finish. Your fingers tell the ball where to go. If you just have an open hand, the ball's going to go where it wants to go. But when you follow through with your fingers, just like a jump shot, the ball has no brain. It goes where your fingers tell it to go.
London Maiden checks in, 6'8", 250 out of Cleveland, Ohio, and Richmond Heights High School. He's here by way of Blinn College. Free throws missed. There was a violation, though, and we'll give Orlando another shot to do right.
And you love that one. And Lovejoy, he's like, he wants that extra opportunity because he's a good free throw shooter. So he'll probably knock this one down.
16 points a game last year to lead the team in every statistical category. 4.5 rebounds, 3.8 dimes, 45% shooting. This is the straw that stirs the drink in Detroit.
Yeah, as he goes, they go.
That's it. Tyler Spratt with some good active hands defending ball. And it's a tie-up. Randall will come into the ball game for the Marauders. Javante Randall out of Detroit and Frederick Douglass High School. And they'll check out and give Powell-Scott a rest.
And the Javante Randall, along with Powell, they're two big guys for Central State, are prime examples of today's game. Javante Randall, former Eastern Michigan player.
That's right.
I mean, a ton of talent. He's had some good games there at the Division I level, and here he is looking to make sure that this year at college basketball, he imprints himself.
No doubt. Lovejoy with a little stutter step, kick out, topside triple on the way from Nate Johnson, though. Nadeau has the rebound, and his stick back long. Third shot on the possession from Johnson, no dice. And the rebound pulled off by Javante.
And in my opinion, Nate Johnson, he could have done the 21-style tip there, tipped it in the air and tipped it in, but he brought it down.
Meanwhile, Keontae Cornelius out of Spring, Texas sticks one from distance, and we're tied at 5. But quickly changes with a rim-running London Maiden basket.
Yep, and that was Lovejoy. And one thing about Lovejoy, and there it is. I was going to say, he's not going to be too far out of ever out of a game because he plays defense. He gets himself in the paint. I mean, he's just a stud. He gets in the paint. It's automatic. He has a great mid-range game. He plays defense. He's now worked on his 3. And so, I mean, he's really looking to have a good season.
His father's the head coach at ATAP. And ATAP went all the way to the finals.
Yeah. His dad was a baller, too. We call him Lovejoy, and he has a little brother who's really good as well.
That's right. He's a sophomore, one of the top sophomores in the state of Michigan. That three is good. That's Jamonte Williams. Into the mid-post. Big body, Maiden, laying good. London Bridge is falling into the bucket. How about it for London Maiden?
You gotta love it. Old school is back, baby.
That's right. You're kind of guy in that post. I know you're smiling an extra inch wide. Good to see the big man still living right in Mark Montgomery's offense. Kick out, right wing three, got it. And it's a couple in a row for Henriquez and the Marauders. He's out of Charm City, that's Baltimore.
We're in for a game today. This Central State team, I mean, if you think about the dynamic, they're old, and when I say they're old, they're mature. They can play. They've all had success at other places. Some of them have played with Coach Travis at other places and comfortable. They're here to fight.
They're winning the three-point line. They're 3 of 3 from downtown, putting on a clinic, some handles and a foul over the back. But the Marauders got it tied at 11. They're here to fight tonight, and we're glad you're with us on the Hoops and Culture. Thank you for watching. He's Reggie Butler. My name is Chad Bush. Back with more right after this.
If you are looking for a life-changing workout experience, look no further than Pure Barre Novi. We are proud to help you achieve your fitness goals while joining a vibrant, supportive community that is over 300 women strong. Our classes are designed to strengthen and tone your entire body, and our teachers can help provide modifications for any fitness level. Find out more right now by calling 248-596-0002, visiting our website, following us on social media, or by coming to our studio right on Grand River Avenue in Novi. We can't wait to see you and help you achieve your fitness goals.
Welcome back to Hoops and Culture in Midtown Detroit at a place they call Wayne State Fieldhouse. Super pristine in its 5th year. Travis Lewis's resume is pristine as well. It's clean. He's out of St. Francis de Sales. That's in Toledo. And that was his previous stop in high school, but he was an assistant at Cleveland State and did great work there. Alma mater, Eastern Michigan. He played football and basketball. And played under Coach Woodruff and Coach Jinks. Played basketball under Charles Ramsey. This guy can coach, and he says, I was raised by coaches.
Yeah. And Travis, man, I have the utmost respect for him. He is a passionate human being. He's a leader. He's passionate. He's very direct. You know, he's a pilot, per se. The guys love him. I mean, they get behind and follow him. And, you know, he coaches hard as well.
The Sharon of the Sugars from Detroit's own Lance Stone. Fresh feed to Maiden down low, and just like that, the energy's back in the building.
You know what's incredible? Right now, you got a matchup of 2 freshmen, Lance Stone and Demanye Poe. Both local Detroit kids who are out here at the college level playing against each other. They played against each other for years, and here they are playing against each other at college. I mean, that has to be a dream for both of their families.
Of course, Smith Poe out of Detroit's University Prep High School, and here's another look, but we saw it, Reg, in high school. With Renaissance. And what Lance Stone brings, we know, is energy and enthusiasm, and he can make plays as well.
Absolutely. Think about a state with the history of like Michigan basketball. He's the all-time leader in assists. I mean, you got Magic Johnson, Jalen Rose. Think of all the Howard Isley. Think of all those point guards, and this guy has, you know, he has more assists than all of them.
No doubt. Impressive resume. His father is an assistant on staff as well, Lamonte Stone. Down low, power move, Glasser up, tough luck miss. No, London's got his back. No, he doesn't! Rejected, coast to coast with a most.
Yep.
Javante Randall says, this is my hometown.
Block party, you know, he knows everywhere around here, so he's having his own block party down there.
Oh, the oohs and the ahs and the energy building in Detroit.
Yeah, this is a big game. I mean, besides you have the hometown team, Detroit, Central State is loaded with Michigan players, so there's a lot of energy in the house. This is just a great event and a good way for both these teams to get tuned up.
5 Michiganders on the roster. Braylon Dickerson will see at some point as well. He wears number 4. Little give and go, little dish, big boy. Didn't catch it, kick out, 3 ball, no good.
And that's a great pass by Manye Poe. Javante Randall, you know, he was getting himself ready for the tip dunk. He thought Poe was going to go up with it.
That's a missed 3 by Jaquel Cotton out of Lima, Ohio. Short corner right, floater, no good. Rebound pulled off by Pryor. Here come the Marauders in a tie game at 13 with 13-13 to go. Pryor. Left hand leaner, got the call. Pryor line left.
Good job of recognizing there was a chance at an isolation right there.
He's out of St. Vincent St. Mary High School in Ohio. He's from Canton. And we all know who went to high school there.
Yep, a guy who's all right. You know, he's pretty good.
Not bad, still playing. He's got a son on it. Is his son still on the team?
Yep.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Pryor sticks it. He's a senior. This is a team that still understanding each other. But before Travis Lewis got here, this was a losing program. They were 8-82 before he arrived with a previous regime. Lay in good. That's the big boy. That's number 6, and that's Xavier Monroe, the center from Down Under in Sydney, Australia. Fish loves that.
Absolutely, and just got with the team in September, but that's a great pass by Lance Stone. Getting in the paint, penetrating, and then dropping it off.
Second assist already. High active hands tip. Floater, left short corner, no. The Aussie lost it. Kick, corner, 3 coming short again. And great hands by Cotton to clean up. At a whistle is Keyshawn Fisher out of River Rouge, and Overtime Elite is fouled up the right sideline. Timeout on the floor. Or no, there's not.
Yep, and you know, and the guy who you just named, there's that nice drop-off pass by Lance Stone, but the guy you just named, Keyshawn Fisher, I mean, you want to talk about talented. I mean, this guy, he has the whole package. He has to get acclimated to the structure of college basketball, but there's nothing offensively that he can't do.
Big-time player coming out of River Rouge, playing under Joe Carr. Stone between the rings, pull up 3, front iron, no. Still tied at 15, back and forth we go. Largest lead in this game either way was 4 points. That's by UD Mercy. Whistle down low, and what do we have? It's a timeout by Travis Lewis. We'll take it with him. Reg and I are back with more from Detroit. Thanks for hanging and watching Hoops and Culture on a Thursday night. The store is set up. He's got the order, and he's off. It's a full court press. These brands are knocking it out of the park. This, my friends, is the speed we've come to expect from this team. Just look at the precision of that move. And it's out of here. Let's go courtside with a third member of our crew, Charlotte Turbrock. Charlotte, who do you got with you?
Thanks, Chad. I am here with Central State's band director, Dr. Level. Doctor, what kind of preparation does it take for you and the members of your band to prepare for like an event like this?
Well, this is our first basketball game. We just finished our football season, and so we're just doing some of the things that we did during the fall with the football. So this is our first time doing the basketball.
What should we expect to see from your band here tonight?
Excitement, energy, fun, good sounding music, old school, new school, everything. Yeah.
What kind of message do you want the members of your band to spread to everybody through their music?
You know what? All love. You know, with everything that's going on around the country right now, this is these students' outlet. They absolutely enjoy what they do. And students from Detroit, I'm from the D. So students from Detroit, this is one of the easiest ways that you can go to school and get scholarship.
Thank you.
Yeah, all right, thank you.
Back to you guys.
Thank you, Dr. Level. Thank you, Charlotte, as well. We talked to Dr. Level earlier this year at celebrated football game at Ford Field between Central State and Kentucky State. Shot off the mark, foul on the floor. It's going to go on the Titans, and it's going to go back the other way. What do you think of the pace of this game so far and the stand-up job by the Marauders coming in as the heavy underdog?
I think the pace, it's not super fast, but it has a strong tempo to it. Each team is pushing when they have a chance, but besides that, I'm sure these players are fatigued. There's a lot of nerves right now. I mean, you got the band going, you got a lot of local flavor. It's just a lot of nerves and excitement. I expect the pace to calm down shortly.
Little physical play down low, and they're going to get Nate Johnson out of Grand Rapids Christian High School, sophomore. Shooting guard, small forward type. Lance Stone will take a seat. And they'll return TJ Nadeau back into the Titan lineup.
TJ Nadeau, he's somebody who I expect to have a big year for U of D. He can shoot it, and also is very smart.
9 points is what he averaged a year ago as a walk-on. And led the team with 48 triples. Shot off the mark, no. Rebound ripped out, and he outlet it. Lovejoy back in there. Lovejoy floating up the 15-footer that falls.
Lovejoy, when he gets into the paint, I mean, it's just automatic. He has the perfect amount of touch. He shoots floaters, he shoots leaners, and gets bumped.
He's got 8 points to lead the way. But no time to waste. Williams comes right back and scores it, and Central State blow for blow matching the local Detroit Mercy Titans.
Yeah, this wasn't going to be an easy game. It's an exhibition, but it's exactly what they need.
Gerald Larry has checked in, the senior out of Grand Rapids and Lutheran East High School in Ohio. Count it. That's the Aussie again, Xavier Istomin Monroe, the 7'1" freshman by way of Royal Crown Academic School in Canada.
Yeah, I like him. He's long. He sits in the paint. He doesn't get in the way, but he catches and finishes.
Beautiful find getting behind the defense was Smith Poe.
Listen, that has to feel good. A story about Smith Poe. So his family's here.
Yeah.
He has, don't get me wrong. His mom would be so mad. But he has like 6 brothers.
Okay.
Like it's 7 brothers and they all play basketball. So like when you see him at games, it's the Poe clan.
There.
Yeah.
Where is he at in the birth order?
He's the first. He's the oldest.
Oh,
he's the
so
leader
there's
of the
more to
tribe.
come.
Oh, and they're good.
Oh, okay. Are they all at University Prep?
No, they go to schools all around. And Frederick Douglass, his
sure, we called them
closest
earlier
in
this year.
Yeah, absolutely. And but even the babies, they're good too.
Awesome, very cool. We'll keep an eye on them. Jamonte Williams driving from that high post, no good. Istomin Monroe cleans up the mess. Xavier Istomin Monroe. Nadeau.
It's on point, just a little short. Once he starts finding that range, he'll be able to knock those down.
Detroit just 1 of 8 from downtown. It was an effort that Mark Montgomery made in the offseason to go get some shooters. I know right now it's not sitting well with them the way they're shooting.
Well, it's a psychological thing too. Like, so listen, the funniest thing is players are always like, let me shoot more, let me shoot more. Now coach is like, get up 25 of them. And it's like, really? Okay, you mean this one? And so, they just got to get used to it.
Sure. No doubt. Tyler Spratt returns. He's had a fine showing in front of his home crowd. Legend Jeter out of River Rouge as well. He went to a state title game with his assistant coach, Lamonte Stone, in an emotional post game that most won't forget. Tore the hearts out of you if you saw it. Raw emotion.
Yeah, he just kind of talked about what kind of person and player he was, and it went viral.
Lovejoy's a player, a scorer, a leader, and he steps into 1 from 16 and cans it. Mercy +2.
Lovejoy, he's just a mid-range assassin. He grew up when his father is around my age, and we used to be at the gyms all the time, and Lovejoy was the little kid on the sideline. So his father wouldn't let him shoot threes. He'd be like, no, shoot where you can make it. And that's how his mid-range developed, because it was like, hey, shoot where you can make it. Don't just come in here slinging up threes. And look at his game. I mean, it shows.
It'll be back in style soon. Legend Jeter's move is in style already. The 6'8 senior with a fresh left-handed finish.
A very good move. I mean, you see his footwork. Legend he's like a technician. He'll pass the ball, he'll score in the post and everything.
Right corner three's an air biscuit, picked up by Orlando. 1 against 4. Waits for his teammates and lost it out of bounds. Inadvertent trip. And we go to a timeout. So, back with more fun from the Fieldhouse after these. At Foodie Centric, our client's agenda is our first priority. We specialize in unique items that are memorable and drive profits to your bottom line immediately. From gluten-free exclusive items to specialty Palazzolo gelato, melting moments, ice cream sandwiches, and so much more. Foodie Centric Solutions will have you set for success today, tomorrow, and into the future. Foodie Centric Solutions at the center of all of what's important to get to your last goal. Welcome back to Wayne State Fieldhouse. Let's go down to the sidelines to Charlotte Turbrock.
Thanks, Chad. I am here with Angela Blocker-Lloyd from Studio Detroit Dance Center. Angela, what does it take to prepare your girls for a night like tonight?
It takes a lot of preparation. It takes a lot of practice. We are kind of lucky because we were able to take like a couple of dances that we already had and put them together. That would be like for a halftime show. We've done halftime shows before, so they were very excited. They like doing games, halftime shows at different games, so they're excited to do it tonight.
What should we expect to see from the performance tonight?
A lot of fire, a lot of energy. What can we expect to see, guys? You gotta wait and see. It's gonna be a lot of fun. They're gonna give you guys a great performance. They are doing hip hop, so it'd be fun, energetic, something that'll get a crowd up and moving.
Lastly, what do you want them to take from this experience performing in front of a big crowd like tonight?
They dance a lot. They dance in front of a lot of crowds. They're national award winners. So I always just say, even when they're competing and things like that, go out there, give it your best, give it your all. You can be dancing in front of one person. You still go out there and give it your best, give it your all. My students are known for performing in the community. That's one of their greatest assets. And so I expect nothing but the best when they go out on any floor. So that's the same thing I expect tonight, for them to go out there, kill it, make the crowd happy, make the crowd enjoy being here tonight, and just supporting Horatio's cause.
Thank you. Good luck, girls. Chad, back to you.
All right. Thanks, Charlotte. A lot of fun, a lot of spirit in the house. And one of the leaders of that spirit is who Charlotte spoke with. We appreciate it. Southpaw 3, no good. Offensive reset and a fresh 20. No good. Stick back slam is down.
Man, what a putback, Raymar Pryor. Coach talked about him a lot in our Zoom call the other day.
Sure did. Pryor following the miss and the shot, and this was timed well with some bunnies showing off.
Yeah, I mean, that's just the perfect setup. That's how soft jumpers come off the rim, and nobody boxed out. So that's something Coach Montgomery, he's going to be putting that on the highlight tape to improve at.
You bet. Travis Lewis talked about the sports psychologist they're working with, Dr. Joe Carr. Now he's helped lay the foundation of the connectivity. Right corner miss, no good. Offensive rebound by Jeter. Always staying connected. Jeter to the hole, missed the finger roll.
Yep, and all Legend has to do is get his elbow above his head on that one. I mean, you can't lay it short if you get your elbow up.
Lovejoy whistled for the foul after the drive by Cornelius. Titans by 2 in this back and forth affair.
Yep, and Lovejoy there kind of got his hand in the cookie jar a little bit, trying to get out and get on the fast break.
The games have gotten closer as we've gone on, right? Grand Valley won by 30-ish. Wayne State wins by 10-ish. And this game's back and forth. I mean, nothing bigger than a 4-point lead for either team, and several lead changes in this ballgame.
Yeah, absolutely. And one thing about this game, per se, and as the other games, when you're playing players who know you, it's never going to get far away from you. You know, the first game, I don't know if those players know many of each other from Grand Valley as opposed, but like here, these guys know each other.
Sure.
You know, a lot of them have played against each other, and that's why rivalries are never blowouts, because you know the opponent so well.
Yep. A lot of pride on stake, and that's a block. Much to the chagrin of Travis Lewis, who's marching up and down that sideline, but Raymar Pryor gets busted for it.
Yep, and the band's into it, and they're chanting and everything, and they don't like that call.
No, and they got a voice, and a loud one tonight in Detroit.
Yeah, absolutely. We see them there. I mean, it's you know, games at HBCUs, they rock. The band, the flavor, you know, the stands, and happy to see a piece of it here.
I recall broadcasting a game in a former life for Wayne State and radio, and we called the game down at Central State. And it was one of those games where, you know, they've got an in-house MC that are not just, you know, basket by Butler.
Right.
It's Butler to the right, Butler moves it, Butler scores. I mean, you know, it's an MC calling the whole game from a PA. And that was something this announcer was like, wait a minute.
Right. Exactly.
What's going on here? It was different, but it was cool.
Like a party host.
Yeah, it's exactly what it was. And I'm like, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
I want that. I want them to do that at Wayne State.
Absolutely.
But it was a different type of cadence in how they did it. I said, okay, well, that's neat.
Man, that would take some – I think it's great, but that would take some getting used to for me because I would be listening while I was playing. I'd be
oh, yeah, right.
You know,
you want to hear it.
Yeah, exactly. While I'm playing, I'd be listening to what he's saying about me, and next thing you know, somebody just steals the ball from me because I'm listening.
Yeah, no, he was good too. I mean, there was no commentator. It was his show. It was a one-way deal, but he did enough where you felt like it was complete. I mean, I was on the air and listened to the guy. Like, wait a minute.
Incredible.
This is interesting, but it was cool and different and fun. And that house was rocking that night in Wilberforce, Ohio, home of the Marauders of Central State. Rip, drive to the hole, hot knife through butter. That's Aiden Carter. Remember the name, the junior out of Fremont, Ohio, by way of Walsh College in Ohio as well, in Canton.
Yeah, and Coach talked about the success he had at Walsh College, and that's one of the reasons why he's here. You know, man, the game is just so different now. I mean, you can start at any level, and you go and have success, and who knows where you end up.
Yep. Jeter gives it right wing, Splash City. That's Tyler Spratt with his second one, and it looked as silky as the first. And the Titans had their largest lead of 6, thanks to Spratt.
You know what, Chad? I like Spratt at the 4 for them.
Yeah.
Because what it does is, I mean, he's a good shooter. He doesn't over dribble. It gets him more threes than he would have at the perimeter spot, in my opinion.
Yeah. He's got that mismatch. You got to respect him on the blow-by.
Exactly.
Gives him a little gap and cushion. Yeah, makes sense. Time out on the floor. We'll take it with him. 5 minutes left. Thanks for watching. This is Hoops and Culture.
Hey folks, it's Lindsey Huddleston with Sports Psychology Solutions. Whether I'm working with athletes individually or online, or whether at Michigan State, when I use my media credentials to cover basketball, football, and other sports and help my sponsors broaden their reach, or whether I'm at the Michigan Capitol working on mental health policy, sports policy like the Name, Image, and Likeness Bill, and look for the Name, Image, and Likeness Handbook that I'll be putting out via ebook really soon. I'm here to help you. Take care.
That's Monty, as they call him. Mark Montgomery in his second season. Started it all at CMU back in the late 90s when I was there, and has had a great run of it. Michigan State, where he played. He was outstanding to Southgate Aquinas. And this is a guy who's been a proven winner. London Maiden continues to thrive as that big body down low. More on Monty in a minute, but Maiden has been special.
Yeah, absolutely. And Central State, they're small right now. So you don't have Powell or Randall in the game. And so Maiden, he's going to eat down there over the next few minutes.
Ball Coughed up. Lance Stone found the man running down the floor. Kind of an in-between rim run and couldn't finish it. Stone did his job. Carter's got to finish.
If you want to know, like, how is Lance Stone able to kind of get on the floor as a freshman in D1? If you saw that pass, that's how. It's not about – I don't know if he shot yet. You know, I don't know if he shot yet, but if we think about the drop-off pass he had, we look at that pass. We look at the charge he took when Poe Smith bumped him. I mean, that's how you get on the floor. You know, you'll score if you're on the floor long enough.
And that's a coach's son, knowing those intangibles.
There's a coach's son. I mean, you know.
He knows how to get on the floor.
Absolutely. I mean, I don't know if he shot.
Right.
But he's out here.
That's right. To your point, he has shot once. He missed a 3, but yeah, I mean, it's not like Lance Stone to play 6 minutes and take 1 shot.
Right.
That's an adjustment for him.
Yeah, for sure it is. And psychologically, some kids can't make that adjustment, but he can.
Yep. Pass is tipped out of bounds. Aggressive defense played by Bays, the 10th grader out of Toledo and Sylvania Northview. Well, going back to Mark Montgomery, and you know, it's interesting with him with what he's done, the assistant role, and then taking the head coaching job at Northern Illinois, and having some good years at Northern Illinois. But it's a tough place to win, and it's also a place that you know, eventually he says you're hired to get fired, and he did. But he also went back to Michigan State and brought things back to his second head coaching job at UDM. What are you feeling from him that he felt he needed to change in round 2 of head coach 2.0?
Well, I mean, I think it was, like he mentioned, just getting back to the roots, player development. You know, player development, I mean, just at Michigan State, he got to work with players again. He got to kind of hear what they say. When you're in that second and third seat on that bench, you hear more than when you're in the first seat. You hear, man, this is a whole different world when you hear those players complaining about playing time and things like that. So he got to kind of re-ground himself, and now you never forget it. Like my dad used to say, you can't unhear me. And so small things like that are what he brought back.
Guy that really embraces hoops and culture, was excited about what Horatio Williams' opportunity presented, the mental health clinic. He said the only thing he wanted different was he wanted this event to come to Detroit Mercy. He's like, man, I'm jealous. I want this at our place.
Right, absolutely.
But says it's great for the community, and Horatio trying to get the HBCUs and give them a chance to travel and do all the things that he's been able to do his whole career, really, being at a Division I school and such. Corner 3, got it. This time it works for Aiden Carter, the junior and the transfer from Walsh.
Yep, being able to move the ball around. It started with penetration, and you move the ball around the horn, you'll find somebody.
This is the Titans' largest lead of 9. Wall up and a foul by the freshly checked in UAD Titan. That's number 2, Jaquil Cotton out of Lima in senior high school. Of course, that's coached by a name that folks will know around here.
Coach
Any guesses?
Q. Coach Q.
Coach Q. I knew you would know.
Absolutely.
Simpson.
Yep.
Coach Simpson, yeah.
Yep. And, I mean, you know, a fine school, and known him for a while. He used to actually send his players from Lima up to my big man camps.
Really?
I mean, he cares about his kids in that area. I mean, he's a staple in the area. You know, his son, Xavier Simpson, produced so many memories for folks in this area at the University of Michigan. I mean, he's just
on this court is for the Crews.
Absolutely. We've commented.
You and I call.
Yes, exactly. So, I mean, you know, Coach Q is one of the basketball staples, per se, in that mid-Ohio area.
One more for Isaiah Daniel, the senior from Compton, California. A city they call Compton.
Look at what basketball, man. It could take you from California to Ohio.
No doubt. Spratt, who's had his way tonight, backing it down, kick out. The Cleveland State transfer to the Detroit Renaissance rookie. Step back at the buzzer, 3 or a pass, and it's another dime for Lance Stone, his third of the game. This one might have had different intentions, but it'll count as an assist.
Let's see. I was going to see, did they give him an assist on that one?
Why not? Oh, boy. Mid-range jumper, heel off, no good. Tyler Spratt owns that pill, and he got bumped. That's why. He fell out of bounds. Fouls on Daniel. Detroit Mercy by 10, their largest lead.
Yep, and so that shot there by Poe Smith, and who's going to be a phenomenal player. We heard Coach Travis say, hey, we give grades for shots. Threes and layups are, platinum or gold.
Bronze, yep.
The next best shot is open three around the horn or something like that, and the mid-range too. Now, Poe Smith, you look at, here's where I'm going with this. Orlando Lovejoy has the freedom to shoot those mid-ranges, and he's good at it. Poe Smith is almost just as good as that.
Yeah.
He just has to find his footing first. So as he grows within this game, he'll learn which twos to take, which threes, which layups or whatnot. But watch next year. By next year, I mean, he's going to be taking 5 to 6 of those and making 4 of them.
For sure. Good call. Spratt will check out. TJ Nadeau will check in. Grew up about 10 minutes from each other in suburban Detroit. Here comes Central State across the timeline right to left. Detroit Mercy by a dozen. This is their largest lead. 2:15 to go. Corner kick. They need it. Didn't get it. Offensive rebound fight. And it's one out by Smith Poe. Williams on the run. No, but he drew the foul.
Yep, and good job. And you know what? Like we talked about Smith Poe, he missed that mid-range shot. But you go and get rebounds, keep your team alive. That's how you can stay on the court. So look at him and Lance Stone, finding other ways to stay on the court as freshmen.
That's right. Says practices are so competitive now. Mark Montgomery, I mean, he could say that as much last year. This year it's a different story. Says he just wants guys that are going to, he wants shooters, he wants tough guys, and he wants Midwest guys. He wasn't afraid to say that either.
Yeah, and you know what? Look at this perspective. TJ Nadeau and Nate Johnson, phenomenal freshman years. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Do you know that even though we knew them in this area, they didn't have Division I offers in like February?
No.
Now, earlier in their careers, they both did. Nate Johnson, TJ, he had a few MAC offers, and Nate Johnson, he had some offers, but whatever happened with them not taking them early, there was a point. They didn't have Division I things. Monty gets the job, hires Stone, and really puts his foot on the ground, and he's like, no, these guys are Division I players. Like, no, they shouldn't be victims of the portal. He brings them in, and you got 2 almost all-conference freshmen who didn't have offers, but kudos to Monty for seeing that.
Right.
Those guys almost, went to the prep school or JUCO pipeline.
Yeah, and having the relationships with the coaches that coach them.
Yes.
To say, hey, trust this guy.
Yes, exactly.
Trust this guy.
Right.
He's going to play you. He's taking a chance on you. Believe in him.
Right.
And he done that with exactly the 2 guys you spoke of.
Phenomenal programs. I mean, if Coach Torrey Jackson, if he tells you that this guy could play, you believe him. Over in Grand Rapids, Coach Eric, over
Taylor,
if he tells you he can play, like, you trust that, and you trust your eyes.
That's it. That's another 3. That's down. That's good. And UDM starting to run it up. They're up 2 touchdowns in Detroit.
Yeah, absolutely. And so things are starting to kind of fall in place the way Coach Montgomery wants them to.
The answer, and it's just been a cold last few minutes for Central State. Back the other way. Lovejoy, no. Loose ball, one out by Maiden. And a fresh 18. Lovejoy draws the bump. Can't get it to fall, and London over the back. It's busted for the reach-in.
Yeah, Lovejoy, he can get any kind of shot off in the paint. I mean, he almost baits you into fouling him. He's an aggressive ball handler. When he gets in the paint, he's looking for you, and you end up getting out of the way because you don't want to get a foul.
It's the second foul on Maiden. And it will give a line opportunity to Kyron Powell-Scott. Powell-Scott has played his first step was at Houston. Played at Houston for the Cougars, Southern Indiana, Western Illinois. He's a former 5-star. And here he is in Detroit for an NAIA school right now. And he's got a chance to prove some things.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's a player who, he has a lot of potential. He had some injuries. So
Yes.
there's some red shirts and some things. I mean, I kind of remember him on the AAU scene way back in 2019.
Yeah.
He's kind of the example of how college basketball is right now, being able to get waivers, things. And, I mean, super talented. And, kudos to him for sticking with this basketball thing because he's getting the education the whole time.
That's right. Lovejoy earns a stripe visit.
So Lovejoy, he's a good free throw shooter. I mean, and that's one thing you have to have. As physical as he is, the way he's always bumping into you and drawing fouls, being able to shoot free throws, I mean, he's somebody who can control the pace of a game.
Yeah, and a guy you trust late in game situations. Talk about another coach's son and another guard. I mean, Monty's after some things here. He's after some things and intentional with some things.
Yeah, absolutely.
Don't you think?
For sure, for sure. Like, in this world right here where you have somebody, like Lovejoy, who could have got back in the portal and maybe went higher major, but Coach Mark, he sold a vision on him. Like, this would be your team, as you want to go and make big-time money as a pro, you want them to see what you could do. So he did a good job.
I'm sorry, Reg. The one part about Lovejoy's game that you could maybe see improve is the fact that he just doesn't take a lot of three-point shots. He took 18 all of last year. This is a guard in Division I basketball. Now, that's an impressive number to me as a guy who's committed to that.
Yeah.
But you also want him to be a threat, don't you? I mean, what are your thoughts on that balance?
Yeah, absolutely. If you're Coach Montgomery, you have this guy who loves what he does and mid-range and getting to the basket, and it works. But you start to kind of tell him, hey, if you want to really be a pro at this, you're going to have to shoot some threes. So you're not really convincing him to shoot threes just for your team. You're selling him on a long-term vision for himself as well.
Yep. 16-point lead, the largest for UDM, who's really turned it on. And now we'll get free throws for the Marauders. The Marauders will take on Mississippi College on the 14th of November and open their season at the John Wooden Family Field House. And then take on West Alabama at that same facility, part of a tournament to start their season, before returning home to take on Fort Valley State University on the 17th of November. And that'll be 3 games in 4 days.
Yeah, heck of a schedule to start the season. I mean, they call these the kind of grind days where you're really doing a lot to get prepared and facing all different kind of teams.
So that'll do it. It's a Detroit Mercy 14-point lead after it went back and forth for the first 11, 12 minutes, Reg. The complexity of this game just changed ever so quickly.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it started very competitive, and at the end of the day, Central State is not out of this, but U of D was able to start making some shots.
You bet. We've got Charlotte Turbrock down on the floor. And we'll get to Charlotte in just a moment. We'll get to her when we come back. We'll step aside with Detroit Mercy up by 14. Back with more from Hoops and Culture right after this. Parents Changing Spaces is a locally owned, free senior living referral and placement service. They help families who have loved ones that can no longer independently care for themselves find a place to live. They work with families across Southeast Michigan to find all types of senior housing, including assisted living, memory care, and residential care homes. In addition, if your loved one is in need of some assistance but not yet ready to make a move, they can provide guidance and resources for in-care home givers, physical and occupational therapy, transportation, and much more. Parents Changing Spaces service is complimentary and of no charge to you. Give them a call today, 844-772-7368, to learn how they can help your family. There he is, Detroit's own Rob Murphy, getting a prestigious award. And what can you say about Rob Murphy getting the Teasley Icon Award? And look, Rob's done so much. Eastern Michigan with the Crews and the Pistons. And how about in the Central State Hall of Fame? We don't want to blow the cover too much because Charlotte's going to talk to him in the third quarter, or excuse me, in the second half. But Rob Murphy getting a much-deserved award here, Reg.
Absolutely. As I talked about one of the staples in Ohio earlier, Rob is a staple here in the Detroit area. Everybody knows him. Everybody respects him. I mean, he's a great guy. He's done a lot and spoke up for a lot of people. You know, Rob is one of those guys who, if he vouches for you, you know, it's real.
No doubt. One of the great ones. And we're lucky to have him here today at Hoops and Culture. And we're really grateful for the man to his left on your screen. That's Horatio Williams. And he's the reason for the season and his development of this event, Hoops and Culture. It's been impressive. Horatio Williams just continues to rip off hits. Whatever this man touches, it turns to gold, and it's usually philanthropy involved.
Absolutely. I mean, you said it right. Whatever he touches, it turns to gold. And because he has a goal to, you know, help somebody.
Yeah.
This is not for him. You know, he has a goal to help somebody. I mean, the college fair that was associated with this earlier, some of these kids might never get in front of these schools, but they were able to get in front of them. They get to see college bands. Tomorrow, a trade show. You have Earn Your Leisure, who all the kids love about, you know, give good financial advice coming in tomorrow. I mean, to be able to get those guys here, Earn Your Leisure, I mean, they have over 1 million followers.
That's right. Some highlights from the first half. Lovejoy led the way with a dozen. Spratt had 8. There you see Lovejoy with a pick. Reggie told you he's got sticky fingers too. Meanwhile, the other way, Cleveland State really spread out. They had 4 players with 5 or more points. That's the kind of balance you like. And then Pryor did his thing, leading the way with 6 points.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, an exciting half as you see the highlights there. There's Lance Stone with that pass. Lovejoy getting to his mid-range. I mean, everybody's playing script. And that Monroe, man, he's going to be good for them. He can catch, he can finish.
And teach 7-1.
Exactly. Right.
Central State had their moments. That was one of them, the high-flying act. But in the end, it was 41% shooting from the floor for UDM. 4 of 13 from downtown, but a perfect 8 of 8 from the free throw line. That's going to keep you in it, Reg, every time and twice on Sunday. And the rebounds, they have a decisive advantage as well, 27-18.
Absolutely, and for those reasons, I mean, you're limiting a team to 1 possession, and then you're making your free throws. I mean, those are 2 subtle things that kill teams.
All right, second half action just around the corner. Don't go anywhere. The Central State band getting hyped, getting loud in here. Gotta love it. Hoops and Culture.
Y'all know how I feel about basketball, man. Ain't nothing like me.
You know I live for this game. You're good at this. This can get you where you want to go. You're smart and you're more than talented. So don't waste it by getting yourself into things you can't get out of.
You got a bright future ahead of you. You gotta stop focusing on this fast money.
I know situations that was actually true that never gone public. My allegations are completely false.
But how much are you gonna make?
You know, some people will find it and get to a bigger check.
Who built this? Me! And nobody taking it.
Remember, whatever you decide to do, always take God with you.
This is like a full circle moment for me. Growing up in Detroit,
One bad decision can change your life for the rest of your life, bro.
You got a choice to make. It's either the streets or us.
I guess I don't have a choice.
Love, Peace, and Threads Design Bar, a unique new fashion experience in downtown Milford. Get ready to elevate your style by stepping foot in their design shop. Love, Peace, and Threads Design Bar offers specialized collections of custom apparel. They've got custom denim jackets and sweatshirts to dresses and hats, and they've got a variety of options to choose from. Whether you're looking for a one-of-a-kind piece or you want to set a new fashion trend, their store has got you covered with endless customization options. But that's not all. Their design bar is also the perfect place for a fun and creative night out. And you can do a celebration, book a party, and bring the full experience. Gather your family or friends and design your own custom jacket, complete with patches and your own personal touches, and unleash your imagination and create something truly special with their hands-on design experience. Love, Peace, Threads Design Bar is more than just a store. It's a place where fashion meets creativity and community.
Hey folks, it's Lindsey Huddleston with Sports Psychology Solutions. Whether I'm working with athletes individually or online, or whether at Michigan State, when I use my media credentials to cover basketball, football, and other sports and help my sponsors broaden their reach, or whether I'm at the Michigan Capitol working on mental health policy, sports policy like the Name, Image, and Likeness Bill, and look for the Name, Image, and Likeness Handbook that I'll be putting out via ebook really soon. I'm here to help you. Take care.
Hi, I'm Nick DePonio, and this is HVAC.
Parents Changing Spaces is a locally owned, free senior living referral and placement service. They help families who have loved ones that can no longer independently care for themselves find a place to live. They work with families across Southeast Michigan to find all types of senior housing, including assisted living, memory care, and residential care homes. In addition, if your loved one is in need of some assistance but not yet ready to make a move, they can provide guidance and resources for in-care home givers, physical and occupational therapy, transportation, and much more. Parents Changing Spaces service is complimentary and of no charge to you. Give them a call today, 844-772-7368, to learn how they can help your family.
If you are looking for a life-changing workout experience, look no further than Pure Barre Novi. We are proud to help you achieve your fitness goals while joining a vibrant, supportive community that is over 300 women strong. Our classes are designed to strengthen and tone your entire body, and our teachers can help provide modifications for any fitness level. Find out more right now by calling 248-596-0002, visiting our website, following us on social media, or by coming to our studio right on Grand River Avenue in Novi. We can't wait to see you and help you achieve your fitness goals.
At Foodie Centric, our client's agenda is our first priority. We specialize in unique items that are memorable and drive profits to your bottom line immediately. From gluten-free exclusive items to specialty Palazzolo gelato, melting moments, ice cream sandwiches, and so much more. Foodie-centric solutions will have you set for success today, tomorrow, and into the future. Foodie-centric solutions at the center of all of what's important to get to your last goal. Want to thank our food sponsor tonight, Smokey G's Smokehouse, located at 2670 Atwater Street in Detroit. Get them at 313-693-2533, the best smokehouse in the D.
If you are looking for a life-changing workout experience, look no further than Pure Barre Novi. We are proud to help you achieve your fitness goals while joining a vibrant, supportive community that is over 300 women strong. Our classes are designed to strengthen and tone your entire body, and our teachers can help provide modifications for any fitness level. Find out more right now by calling 248-596-0002, visiting our website, following us on social media, or by coming to our studio right on Grand River Avenue in Novi. We can't wait to see you and help you achieve your fitness goals.
Y'all know how I feel about basketball, man. Ain't nothing like it with me.
You know I live for this game. You're good at this. This can get you where you want to go. You're smart and you're more than talented. So don't waste it by getting yourself into things you can't get out of.
Man, you got a bright future ahead of you. You gotta stop focusing on this fast money.
I know situations that was actually true that never gone public. My allegations are completely false.
So how much are you going to make?
You know, some people are finally gonna get to a bigger check.
Who built this? Me. And nobody taking it.
Remember, whatever you decide to do, always take God with you.
This is like a full circle moment for me. Growing up in Detroit.
One bad decision can change your life for the rest of your life, bro.
You got a choice to make. It's either the streets or us. I guess I don't have a choice.
The store is set up. He's got the order, and he's off. It's a full court press. These brands are knocking it out of the park. This, my friends, is the speed we've come to expect from this team. Just look at the precision of that move. And it's out of here. Take a bow, Marauders. This band is putting on a show right now at Wayne State Fieldhouse.
Yes, they are.
Welcome back. My name is Chad Bush alongside Reggie Butler. Charlotte Turbrock is down on the court, and we'll talk to her shortly. But right now, it's ready for basketball time. Detroit Mercy by 14, Reg. What are you looking for in the second half of your Central State early in this second frame?
Well, I'm looking for them to guard the three-point line better. Also, be able to get more things at the rim. If they could get to the rim, they could get to the free throw line. You start to get free throws, you could calm down, catch your rhythm.
They get a missed 3 there, and Mark Montgomery not happy, makes a substitution 17 seconds in. And that's that.
That's a message substitution.
Yeah.
That's like, hey, Legend is one of our main guys, but let me show him and show everybody else. If you don't do what I ask you to do, I'll sit you.
Yep. So, here we go. 3-ball, southpaw, corner out, no. London with a rebound.
Yep. And they'll need some of those to go in. I mean, it just is what it is. Some of those shots have to go in.
3 of 13 for the Marauders in this game. 18-foot jumper, no good. Fight for it, and London's right in the middle of it. And this is going to go. We don't know. It's going to be a foul.
They called a foul. Yeah, I think they said Powell grabbed him going to get that rebound. So we see a contest there. Look at Johnson, the way Powell grabbed him.
Okay. So, ball out of bounds, baseline left, and to trigger is Nate Johnson out of Grand Rapids. And Nate with an athletic catch, but he couldn't handle it. Not even Spider-Man could handle that. Out of bounds. You going out for Halloween? Speaking of Spider-Man?
Well, no.
The boys are.
Yeah, the boys, they'll do some stuff, but I gotta go to Milwaukee. My son has a soccer tournament early, so we gotta go early Saturday. So
Life on the road, travel soccer in the big time.
Goodness, man,
that's good.
It's.
Do you ever think you'd have a soccer son?
Never, never. And you know what? Like, I can't even tell him anything because I don't know soccer. He loves it. He's like, you don't know what you're talking about.
Well, now he is a goalie, so you can tell him how to go get that ball.
Yeah, basically I can, tell him, hey, you should have blocked it or not. But, I mean, overall, like the rules or the technique, like there's nothing. It's refreshing because I get to be a parent. But
that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, you guys have fun out there. Good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah. Milwaukee, great town to visit.
Absolutely.
Just visit, though. Let's be honest. Left hand layup, no good. Maiden got fouled, however. And it's going to go on Javante Randall, I believe, the former Eastern Michigan Eagle.
Yeah, Maiden, he's a load down there. I mean, he's strong, he's physical. Some strong guys aren't physical, if that makes sense, but he uses his body. And Randall, I mean, he's, long, athletic, but when somebody gets into your legs and into your body, it kind of neutralizes that length.
Yep. They'll get Henriquez actually with the foul. Maiden misses the first. Maiden 6'8", 250 out of Cleveland. And Richmond Heights, Ohio.
Yeah, and Cleveland kids are tough as nails. And so, I mean, you see it right there.
Tougher than Detroiters, Reg?
Just as. I mean, in their own way.
Tie goes to the runner. That means Detroit's tougher.
Yeah, I'm from the area, so I mean, of course I'll go with the local kids, but
I put you on the spot. I'm sorry. 3-on-2 developing. Nate Johnson, step back 16-footer is fun. Detroit Mercy by 17 with 17:47 to go.
That's the Nate we know. Nate is skilled. I mean, he's skilled. He's silky smooth. He just has to get himself in areas to use that skill.
How about that? Little SWAT City spy Spratt. And in transition, a foul occurs. Marauders with wholesale changes, Reg. They'll check Daniel into the lineup. Along with number 14, that's Amani Portis. That is 24, Essek Bryant. We do expect to see Amani Porter.
Yeah,
Amani Portis, rather.
Yep, the De La Salle grad.
That's right.
Played for Coach John Jokai and D. Rice, Denaro Rice, my guy.
Just saw him on my way out to the bathroom.
Yep, absolutely. And Portis actually won a state championship.
That's
as
right.
A freshman, yep, under Coach Jokai. And, I mean,
who we saw earlier in the previous game.
Yep,
for Wayne State.
Absolutely, correct. He had a great career there. And, Then Coach Rice kind of took over, and Portis just kind of flourished from there.
Lovejoy with a clinic of patience and pursuit to the rack.
Yeah, Central State, like right now, they're going to have to make sure they, let's say, stay in this game. It's not to just go and you can't do it in one possession. It's like not go take a crazy three, but you got to find something that works.
Trying to find the sideline, and a travel is the only thing working on that possession. Isaiah Daniel gets busted, the Compton, California native. And that'll turn things over with Detroit Mercy leading by their largest margin with 17 minutes to go. Nadeau all alone, rejected out of nowhere by Randall. His second of the game. Push shot mid-post, got it. And how about that? Essex Bryant with a bucket, the kid out of Cleveland. And a timeout on the floor, and that's a 4-point swing, Reg.
Yeah, absolutely. And we've seen 2 times Randall's had blocks that have led to points at the other end. So good job by the big fella. And you'll see there, I mean, he came over and got it. And Coach Monty, he's, yelling at Nadeau. He's like, hey, you were 3 steps ahead. Why couldn't you lay it up? But, Randall, he can go get that.
He can, and he did. Timeout on the floor. Hoops and Culture. It's a fun event, Reg, and I know you're glad to be a part of it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, what an incredible thing. Horatio, he's, done the thing with this one. I mean, just for students in the area to be able to get, like you mentioned, to be able to get these HBCUs up here, and tomorrow the trade show. So if you think about it from 2 aspects, he's helping students. Those who want more exposure to college, but tomorrow during the trade show, I mean, college isn't for everybody, maybe. No. So, he has electricians, HVACs. I'll stop in and kind of talk about the hospitality industry that I'm in as well. There's a lot of fields out here.
And just to add to that, partner, tell them about the broadcast field. And as we're out and we're talking to people, listen, we've got great talented people, and most are college educated, but you don't have to be. If you're a great engineer, if you're a great broadcaster, if you're a good camera person, we've got folks that, for this business can come straight in as well. So I know you're a pro in this industry as well as others. You're the jack of all trades. Let them know about this one, too.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a wonderful, because you can still stay connected to sports. I mean, here in broadcasting, we get to, maybe we don't play every day, but here we get to come out and talk about basketball. I mean, it's a wonderful thing.
Spratt misses from the corner, a rare miss for number 1 out of Farmington Hills. Dead spot right, 3, rim off, no. Tyler kept it alive for his teammate to gather it. And here come the Titans with a 4-on-2 developing, ripped away. All alone, Bryant laying good.
Yep, and things like that can get you going. I mean, they've cut this lead a little bit more, and it started with the defensive end.
5 for Essex Bryant out of Cleveland and Woodbridge High School. In trouble, double teamed, no panic coming from Nate Johnson. Lovejoy lost it to Nadeau, and that one stays with the Titans, but they got lucky.
Yeah, absolutely, and so I think Coach Monty, he's going to call a timeout right now and kind of get them in line. He doesn't like what he's seeing during this time.
Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. 15:50 to go. Don't go anywhere. The store is set up. He's got the order, and he's off. It's a full court press. These brands are knocking it out of the park. This, my friends, is the speed we've come to expect from this team. Just look at the precision of that move. And it's out of here. Let's go down courtside. Charlotte Turbrock has a very special guest. Charlotte?
Thanks, Chad. I'm here with Rob Murphy. First and foremost, just talk a little bit about the Hoops and Culture event and what it really means for the city.
Well, it's a great event. Horatio had a vision, and he brought it together. It's great because it has a financial component, a mental health component, an academic component, and then you get to see some wonderful games from some great university. I think it's a great event that he was able to put on for the city of Detroit.
So you actually played at Central State. What's it like being on the sidelines watching your alma mater?
It's incredible. I mean, that's when my first time going off to college. I was raised myself at Central State. Coach Kevin Porter did some incredible things for me and teaching me life lessons along with basketball. I was able to take that into the rest of my career after graduating, and became a coach and a mentor to many that follow me.
Lastly, $1 million question. At halftime, you were awarded the Spirit of Detroit Award and the Hoops and Culture Award. What does it mean to be honored with both of those awards?
I mean, a huge part of my success, it started with Detroit. Detroit made me, born and raised here, had a lot of successes here, but more important, it was the people who I met along the way and along my journey when I was young and needing guidance and needing help. So it means a lot to me to get the Spirit of Detroit Award. I mean, I love my city, and also the Hoops and Culture from the foundation of Horatio Williams. Very appreciative for those awards, but more importantly, the people who have helped me rise and get to the space and place where I am today. I'm extremely thankful.
All right, well, thank you for your time.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Chad, back to you.
All right, thanks so much. Thanks, Murph. Thank you, Charlotte. Good piece there. Don't forget to check out Rob Murphy's latest release, his movie Deep. And if you haven't seen it, you need to.
Yeah, it's a good movie, man.
And it's fun. It's a real story about a real life and the adventures and the triumphs of all the challenges. And it's a great movie. I know you saw it as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a great story. And, Murph is the man. And so,
does it all.
Yeah, absolutely. And so, I mean, it's a great story, very exciting. So it's on Tubi now, so go check it out.
The Central State Hall of Famer. Of course, Murph, former head coach at Eastern Michigan University, former assistant general manager of the Detroit Pistons, president of the Motor City Cruise, and former 7-year assistant under Jim Boeheim at Syracuse. Mm-hmm. Rainbow jumper, no, was a foul down low, and the big Aussie fell down under. And that's because number one was grabbing him. That's Isaiah Daniel.
Yep, and you know what? They didn't give him the foul, but
oh wow,
yeah, got it. He'll get more accoladed with his body and be able to jump up in the air. One problem was he didn't have his hands up. He kind of waited on the ball, so he'll start learning how to jump for that. He showed a lot of promise though so far.
Larry checks out along with Spratt, and returning to the Titan lineup is Aiden Carter, along with Lance Stone. Also out there now is Jaquel Cotton. Jump shot up, tough fluck miss, no. Offensive stick back, no. Third time's a charm. Count it for the fired up Essek Bryant out of Cleveland, who's been a presence in this second half.
Yeah, and that's off his leg, too. So
forced turnover, and that was the offensive basket by Bryant. He comes back defensively, offense to defense, and some momentum for the Marauders, who are trying to stay connected.
Mm-hmm, absolutely. Coach Travis, he talked about that connectivity, not culture, connectivity, and you see it here.
Let's talk about that for a moment. He said, we want guys to touch each other, to feel that connectivity physically and then emotionally, to know that you've got his back, know that they've got your back.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, it's just something where he wants them to know they're supported, not be out there on the island by themselves.
You look at the Detroit Mercy Titans, of course, Division I Horizon League last year, 8 wins, 8-24, finished 10th in the Horizon League. Mark Montgomery knows what happened. He had a year certainly to get established, but this is a proud program. 6 times they've been to the NCAA tournament, Sweet 16 and 77 under Dick Vitale. And it's a great staff. Mark Montgomery leads it. Lamar Chapman, Mike Peck, Lamonte Stone, and Chris McMartin, along with Ian Jones, a big part of that staff.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you see the 8 wins, but the year before, I think they won 1 or 2 games maybe. So Mark came in and did an incredible job just being, like we mentioned, finding TJ Nadeau and Nate Johnson and some other guys, and having Lovejoy and Legend Jeter come here as well. So, I mean, they came here for that coach. And so he's done an incredible job of kind of restoring things at U of D, and I expect them to go much past that 8-win mark.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, they're on pace, you would think, from understanding what's here and what's coming and the kind of recruiting he's done in year 2.
Yeah, speaking about the recruiting, I mean, he has a good class. I mean, James Martin from Muskegon, little Greg Graves, my guy. That's my guy right there. But little Greg who could light it up, and then Chance Hauser. I mean, he has three Michigan kids,
right?
You know, and he still recruits high school. You can do nothing but respect that.
You're talking about the kids that are signed that will be freshmen next year.
Freshmen next year, exactly. So he's already, you know.
He's on it.
Yeah, exactly. He's already on it. So, I mean, you know, he's done a great job.
Top side, long three's good. How about it for Jaquel Cotton out of Lima, Ohio? The freshman steps into one, and UDM climbs that lead up to 14.
Yeah, that's a big shot because, Central State, they found their niche and their rhythm.
Yes, sir. This one, momentum started to shift. Offensive rebound, though, again. Reset, dead spot left 3-0. And pulled off by Carter. And a turnover.
Yeah, he actually threw it off his teammate, trying to get it out of there.
Another look at it. And, got Lance friendly fire.
Yeah, absolutely. Lance is like, hey, man, I'm on the floor. What are you doing?
It's like, that hurt. Thank God I grew my hair out.
Right. Must be nice.
Yeah, well, we can't all have that head of lettuce that Mr. Stone's got on him.
Yeah.
Keyshawn Fisher checks out. Back in is Monroe. Lay in good. How about the twirl and swirl and attack by Randall, the former Eastern Michigan Eagle.
Good job by Tay being patient.
This Tommen Monroe sets the screen for Stone. Stone lost it, and they tried to save him and bail him out. But Central State gets the steal with Henriquez. Timeout on the floor. We'll step aside. 12:07 to go. The Titans by a dozen in the D.
If you are looking for a life-changing workout experience, look no further than Pure Barre Novi. We are proud to help you achieve your fitness goals while joining a vibrant, supportive community that is over 300 women strong. Our classes are designed to strengthen and tone your entire body, and our teachers can help provide modifications for any fitness level. Find out more right now by calling 248-596-0002, visiting our website, following us on social media, or by coming to our studio right on Grand River Avenue in Novi. We can't wait to see you and help you achieve your fitness goals.
Central State out of the SIAC, 17-15 last year, 10-10 in conference play. That was third best in the West. Two-time NAIA single division national champions, 65 and in 68. Travis Lewis in his second year, the former Eastern Michigan Eagle, trying to get this club back on top this year, and the Marauders last year 17-16, look, laid the foundation. He's only been on the job 14 months, he says. This is somebody that you got to have trust in. Travis Lewis is a winner.
Yeah, absolutely he is. I mean, he competes and gives his all. Like he's an intense human being. He's very passionate at everything he does, and he puts his all. And so, I mean, these guys buy in, they trust him. And so, I mean, he's done a good job of recruiting as well. You know, we talked about some of Detroit's recruits. I mean, Monier and Portis and other players. I mean, he's really recruited Detroit hard. He's used his connections.
Sure has. Picked last in the conference a year ago. Picked third this year. But this is a program that was 8-82 with the regime before he got here. Cotton for three, no. And the rebound and the solid box out by Randall. Smith-Poe feeds the sideline, but on the sideline, Enriquez stepped out of bounds.
You know, plays like that hurt because, I mean, you have a chance at attacking the closeout right there. I mean, you just at least want to be able to get a shot up that rep, that attempt.
No doubt. So, 12-point game, Detroit Mercy. Central State led 15-13, 7 minutes into the game, and that was their largest and only lead. Friendly fire again, and Stone is down on the far sideline in pain. And, oof.
Jeez, and yep, he bumped Stone and TJ Nadeau bumped it to each other, and Stone is grabbing at his left knee. You never want to see that. Hopefully it's just, okay, oh, yeah, knee bump.
Yeah, bone on bone.
Yeah, and as much as it hurts, you sometimes would rather see that than just a player buckle with nothing happens, you know. So yeah, he'll be able to shake that off. Stone is tough as nails. I mean, he's tough as they come. He's a little guy, but he's tough as they come. And we see him walking to the bench there. He'll be all right.
So in this game right now, you've got a couple of teams that, I mean, still trying to find their way. This is early season. Nobody's comfortable from long distance. The game kind of has lacked a little bit of traction at times. I mean, this is your classic exhibition matchup. But both teams serving a purpose so far in this game?
Absolutely. I mean, like that play right there, a mishandled handoff. Yes, they've done it in practice thousands of times, but you haven't done it with another team guarding you. At practice, you know, everybody knows what you're doing. They just let you do it. But here, I mean, you're figuring yourselves out, your timing. They have never played together before, Stone and TJ. You know, you're talking about 2 months of practice.
Right. 1 for their last 8 in this game are the Titans from the floor. And Central State, not much better, 1 for their last 6. But Essek Bryant has been a bright spot for Central State, 4 of 5 in this game. And he's been a bright spot for him off the bench with 9 points in this game to lead the way.
In only 7 minutes. I mean, so he's done well. On the defensive end, Javante Randall, he's done well as well. 3 blocks and being able to, you know, no turnover so far, just being able to kind of patrol the paint. And he's also kept some things alive for them on the offensive rebound side.
So Stone is up and seems to be all right. He's played 12 minutes. He'll take a seat and rest. You hope the knee's fine.
Yep. As mentioned, with it being a kind of a contact thing, it's like it hurts, but it's not injured.
Right. Stone with 3 assists in the game, 1 rebound, 0 for 2, both from downtown. Foul on the floor, Spratt to trigger. Lovejoy from the backcourt. Lewis Lovejoy, his brother is a sophomore at ATAP. Team that went all the way to the finals last year before falling to Gabriel Richard.
Yeah, and I mean, he's the one. When I say he's the one, I mean, he's good. Confidence, you know, a nice shot. I mean, just a baller, man. One of the, you know, a little kid who grew up around the gym. And then you talk about you're playing against your older brother. You know, the ones who play against the older brothers, they're always
for sure
tough.
Out of the game goes the Aussie Xavier Istaman Monroe. And Legend Jeter's back in, and he is checking Randall right now. Cornelius to the corner to Daniel. Back out, Cornelius, southpaw 3, no. Spratt with a board on the run, Lovejoy. Down the avenue and swatted from behind with a foul.
Yep. Central State, they need one of those threes to fall. You know, they're on the front of the rim. They need them to fall in. Because when Lovejoy gets the ball, like, he's not waiting on anything. He doesn't care that you missed your 3. He's getting into the paint, and he wants to get fouled.
3 for 23 in this game for Central State from downtown.
Yeah. And, you know, with the 3 being one of their goals, coach calling that a platinum or gold shot, you know, they're going to have to go in, and they will. They'll make enough threes. Yeah. I mean, you know, both these teams are getting used to the green light, per se, given with 3-pointers, and they'll adjust.
Had their best record in 5 years last year in their first season under Travis Lewis. Says a holistic approach, staying engaged every day. Turnover here, another steal for the Titans. They have forced 13 turnovers tonight, the exact number they have. Lovejoy with a bucket, counted and a foul. Oh, Orlando.
Told you, man, when he gets in that paint, man, it's trouble. Like, he baits you into fouling him. I mean, how can you not foul that? You're going to touch him, and he always makes it.
Kind of an old man, old school game.
Absolutely.
Fun
100%.
to watch.
Well, like I told you, just like his little brother, but he was a gym guy. When he would get out there with us, he couldn't physically compete. So how do you learn how to compete? You get pushed around, but now he goes back to kids, and he's like, I'm going to push you around how my
Doing
dad
what was done to me.
Exactly how my dad and those guys did when I was little.
Sure. Oh, yes. Near strip and rip from Spratt, but they'll get a reach-in foul. It'll go on Tyler. That'll be his second foul.
Yeah. I like the awareness from Spratt, though, because, during the middle of conference season, that's not going to get called. That's going to be an opportunity for him to strip that ball and go down, get him a dunk.
Conference season will begin on the 6th against Cleveland State. Tyler Spratt's former club.
Mm-hmm.
Solid dish down low, short corner left, right-hand hook is good, and that's the Division I Randall that we know and love. Tie up on the floor, arrow goes back to the Marauders. Good little hand work and footwork combined here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice touch.
Absolutely. Yep, being able to spin around and just get it in. I mean, touch is so important in the game of basketball. If you don't have touch, you're going to have a hard time scoring around the rim.
There you see Lance Stone getting attended to by the training staff.
Yep, and he's a tough guy. I mean, he's tough as nails.
Sure is. Hop, skip, jump between two defenders, blew the close range shot. Lovejoy, tap from behind, ripped out, and saved and stolen. How about the hustle coming by way of Henriquez, who ran into the brick wall behind Soup Campbell down there.
Great hustle, and then to be able to save it, and a nice hurdle. I mean, maybe he should go off for the track team. He cleared that easily.
Slipped on something down there.
Yeah.
A little soupy floor, it appears. No soup for you. All right. Kalante Cornelius sets it up. Sideline right for Pryor. A lot of high hopes for Pryor. Raymar Pryor, a Swiss Army knife as he's described by his head coach. 18 points last year against Division I teams. What does that tell you about this guy?
It tells you he's good. No matter what level he plays on now, it tells you he's good. He comes to play. Some skills are translatable no matter the level.
6 points, 3 rebounds tonight in 19 minutes for Pryor. Show and go with Cornelius. Kick, sideline right, 3. Henriquez, no. Spratt with a board. And the former Viking heads up front with Lovejoy. Titans by 15. It's been as big as 19. Bank is open in Detroit. Into the 6 o'clock hour.
And Nate Johnson, man, I mean, he's such a cerebral player. Cutting, I mean, he's such a good program at Grand Rapids Christian, and so that's why he has such a good freshman year. I mean, he does the right thing. He doesn't do stuff he can't do. He's always seems to be in the right spot, and he does little things like that.
Well coached by Eric Taylor at Christian High School in Grand Rapids.
Coach E.T., he's the man.
That's it. Titans by 18. Under 8 to go. Looking to close things out. Getting loose, getting warm, and getting ready for what's in front of them. Drive, kick, corner, 3. Pryor, no. Stick back, yes. That's Powell Scott getting his long limbs involved.
Yep, they needed that.
And the quick answer by Lovejoy, who's now got himself 21 points. Make it 21 points, blackjack. The Titans will open their season up against UIC and the Flames in Chicago on the 3rd of November.
And that was a long-time rivalry. UIC, Detroit
Sure
versus UIC. I mean, UIC, they had some ballers, Sherrill Ford and those guys back in the day. And, you know, the Titans, we know their history with all they've had. So, I mean, it's you know, if they rekindle that rivalry, that'll be good.
And then they've got Notre Dame down in South Bend, a fun schedule. They'll take on Cleary, and then bring in the Max Toledo, and then go to Toledo, take on Eastern in a little Horizon MAC challenge, 2-game step. And then they'll take on Michigan State, which is an interesting, fun storyline.
Yeah, absolutely, Coach.
Mark Montgomery going back home.
Yep, Izzo gave him that game, and so I mean, what a treat for those players to be able to play against Michigan State.
And then the fun doesn't end there. They'll go to Chicago, take on DePaul on the 23rd of November, and close out the month on the road at Niagara. And then the conference starts on December the 3rd after a month of non-conferences and a good blend and a solid schedule for Mark Montgomery in year number 2.
Yeah, absolutely. And so, I mean, you know, it's the good blend of just really games that you truly get to test yourself, but also some other games that you maybe expect to get the win, but you know you'll be able to clear the bench.
And all pretty much Midwest games, too.
Yes, exactly.
Keeping that money.
Yep, money. And, you know, the players aren't away from the classroom too long. You get back, practice. I mean, it just works out pretty good.
Now then, 7:12 to go. Titans by 18. The lead is been as big as 19. They'll try to grow it here with a stop. Ball out of bounds play was a beauty, but unfinished business from Randall.
Yep, and that's one where Tay wishes he had that back.
Drive, right-hand finger roll, no. Well defended at the rim. And nothing there for Nate Johnson. Attack, paint, travel. Or a foul on the floor, rather. Okay.
Yep, and so I guess before they said that the foul caused, you know, the fall down.
Meanwhile, the Marauders will have to wait a couple weeks before they will welcome in Mississippi College and West Alabama in a tournament on back-to-back days on the 14th and 15th. Before Fort Valley State will visit Wilberforce, Ohio, in the first real home opener on the 17th for Central State. Topside triple needed, couldn't get it. Off the mark for Pryor and a big boy rebound for Carter.
And you see Detroit trying to pick up the pace a little bit.
Carter blocked from behind. Randall got him again.
Listen, Randall, he's in a situation where he can lead the entire Division II in blocks.
Man. Splash City, that's a 3, a rare one in this game for the Marauders. But Cornelius has it, and don't look now. This is a 15-point game with 6:05 left.
Absolutely. It seems like every time Randall gets a block, they score.
Yes, sir. Spratt to the rack and a tough luck rollout. Randall with a rebound. Marauders with some juice. Cut to the rack, shot blocked by Nadeau, but the stick back down. Henriquez. And it's a run for the Marauders.
Have to keep the intensity up. So Detroit, you get to see now who's going to be their secondary, like, playmaker or control the clock. You know, Lovejoy, if he was in, how it would go. But right now, it's somebody else's chance to step up, settle the ship, and get them a good shot.
Runner's foul. On Raymond Pryor. It's going to go on Pryor. 10th team foul. And the rebound war has been won by UDM tonight, 43-31. It's played a big part in their 13-point lead.
Yeah, absolutely. When you control the boards, you control the tempo.
That's it. Carter gets it down. That's his 9th point. Make it his 10th point tonight.
And when you talk about rebounds, let's talk about Tyler Spratt, who was a high school wing. You know, he was a high school wing on that North Farmington team. He goes to college, red shirts, builds his strength. Now here he is playing the four at college. I won't per se call him the four, but we talked about the mismatches he has on offense, but defense, look right there, he holds his own. I mean, you don't have to be big to play the four. You get the mismatch on offense, and if you're just an aggressive, I mean, he's a tough, aggressive kid, he gets 8 rebounds.
That's right. High IQ player as well, certainly helps.
Absolutely.
Attack, shot up, under the rim, no good. 4-on-2 developing. Lovejoy gives it up, right corner, 3 on the way, rim out, no. That came from Zach Abdallah, the freshman from Vegas. Stick back, Maiden, good. Iron Maiden.
Yeah, I love that Maiden and Randall matchup. I mean, it's giving me old school vibes.
How about Iron Maiden? That's got to give you old school vibes too.
Yeah. And I like the London Bridge.
Thank you.
That you gave him.
Been working on that all night. Just hope it all doesn't fall down.
Right.
Oh boy, Carter ahead of the timeline, and here come the Titans looking to continue to control things like they have really since that 6-7 minute mark of the first half. Post up opportunity. Aiden Carter, and he got busted for the offensive foul. Great positioning and defense by Daniel.
Yeah, that was a good job. I mean, now see what the difference in that was. Most guys will stand behind the guy in the post. Well, what he was able to do was he slid up maybe even about a foot, sliding his left lane up towards the free throw line. What does that do? Where's the guy trying to go? Middle. But if you think about it, most guys stand behind where their back is completely to the baseline. And the guy just gets to the middle, shoots the hook, then the guy tries to block it. But when you slide that left foot up the lane, now he has to go through you, and that's what happened.
Yeah.
I mean, those small techniques about placement, and, you know, you can get a charge every time because now he has to go through you.
Right on. More basketball and fun. 4 minutes to go. Don't go anywhere. We got a good one.
Hey folks, it's Lindsey Huddleston with Sports Psychology Solutions. Whether I'm working with athletes individually or online, or whether at Michigan State, when I use my media credentials to cover basketball, football, and other sports and help my sponsors broaden their reach, or whether I'm at the Michigan Capitol working on mental health policy, sports policy like the Name, Image, and Likeness Bill, and look for the Name, Image, and Likeness Handbook that I'll be putting out via ebook really soon. I'm here to help you. Take care.
Getting into it. Greg Kelser's basketball camp said that young man's t-shirt. He's a better man for it. Montgomery's ran some camps himself, Reg. And what's he talking to his team about here? What's important in the Final Four?
Well, he's trying to get them. This is like right now, having the lead, the rest of this game almost turns to a practice. So he's trying to institute some things that they've worked on the past few weeks and that they want to kind of implement during the regular season game. So he's like, hey, remember blank, blank, blank. Let's run blank, blank, blank. He wants to see how things are executed.
Cotton is banged in the backcourt, and they get Powell Scott for the foul. Montgomery, on coming back home to Detroit, he said, look, we're all hired to be fired, and after being let go at NIU, and then going back to Michigan State, came back. It was tough to pass up. He says, I know all the Detroit area coaches. I live there. I'm from there. I've been recruiting there when I was at Michigan State, recruiting there when I was at NIU. It just made sense. And it does make sense, doesn't it? When you saw that, weren't you like, oh, yeah, that makes sense?
Yeah, it does.
It does make sense, and I think it's a good fit, Mark Montgomery and the great folks at UDM.
Yeah, and, he put a heck of a staff together. To be able to, Lamonte Stone, who was up at Eastern, that was gold for him. And so along with the other assistant coaches, they just have done a phenomenal job of making connections here in the area and just really turning things around. Like back, over on 6 Mile, it's now a place. They play pickup over there. And so it's becoming kind of a hub. When during my era, that was where we played a lot of times. All the pros will come back, play there. And, of course, the team was good. Jermaine Jackson, Rashad Phillips, those guys. Then on the Greg Grays. And, that's what they want the University of Detroit to be.
That's right. Another look here at the attack. Central State not laying down yet. And they'll get to the free throw line. This is Pryor, a guy that their head coach Travis Lewis in his second year has high hopes for and expectations. Guy is very crafty around the basket, third in steals last year on the team. Swiss Army knife, kind of does everything. He's got to work on the turnovers, but, this is a guy that Travis Lewis loves in his lineup.
Absolutely, and you mentioned how they're still fighting. Travis Lewis team is not going to give up. He's too fiery. You don't want to see him in practice the next day, and, he's able to say you gave up. So that's just not even how they're doing. That's not even what's going to happen. But, Pryor, he is going to be a big piece for them.
Yep. And their offense, an offense that is coordinated under Matt Wortham. Right wing three, long. Offensive rebound, Aiden Carter. Welcome to Wayne State Fieldhouse. He's been feeling cozy tonight. He's got a dozen.
Yep, absolutely. He's cementing his way in within the team.
Central State, despite the offensive woes tonight, you certainly got to tip the cap to Detroit Mercy the way they played. This is an offense that they feel can score, and they want shots quick in 6 possessions, and they want to lead Division II in offensive rebounds and do all these things. They've got some work ahead of them, but you can see the pieces that they have to work with, Matt Wortham and Travis Lewis, and getting this offense right.
Yeah, absolutely. The players have to get used to the way that they're going to play. Like he said, the first 6 seconds are theirs. What that means is if they can get something in transition or quick, he'll let the players have the freedom. If you don't do it quick, run my stuff.
Right.
Run my stuff. Then at the end of the shot clock, it's kind of whatever they have.
Yep. Wortham has worked with Matt Klein quite a bit, the great assistant down at Missouri, working on that offense and 4 out, the cutting. And it's led to a lot of productivity in the offseason, and they hope it translates in the regular season as well. Well, coming up next, we've got Eastern Michigan against Tuskegee right here on Hoops and Culture. We hope you'll join us for that on a separate link. It's been a fun night, Reg, and with 2 minutes left, not time to put the kids to bed yet, but it looks like it's the Titans' night.
Yeah, it does. And, Coach Lewis, he kind of knows that, and so he brought in the reserves, and you have a bunch of Michigan kids. If you think about it for Central State, you have Imani Portis, Manye Poe, Javante Randall, and also you have Torian Stevenson from Saginaw.
Oh, yeah.
So
covered him.
Yeah, absolutely. Who's in there with an Ohio guy, Marion Tate out of Don Prep.
Well, how about it? Welcome to the show, boys.
And these minutes are valuable.
Sure.
Don't dismiss these minutes. I hope each of these players is taking it like, here's a chance, showtime, as opposed to, oh, man, it's the last 2 minutes. No, it's a chance for you to get a feel of how fast somebody goes in the game, how fast they're going to guard you, what works. I would try it.
Portis from the right elbow's good.
Oh, exactly. Imagine if Portis has a different attitude, but now he, that means something. You start to collect those small wins within yourself and within your own confidence.
Zach Abdallah will also check in for the Titans. Orlando Lovejoy's productive night ends with Blackjack 21 points and high scores in the house. Nate Johnson to trigger. Portis, of course, played at De La Salle High School out of Warren in the Great Catholic League. He defended TJ Nadeau on that shot, who also played in that same league in the Central Division at rival Detroit Catholic Central out of Novi.
Yeah, that lets you know how good basketball is around here. Now here on the college floor, these players who we watched, and you even had some of their games and things like that, they're playing against each other at the next level.
Yep. Portis is scooped up by Spratt. They know each other really well. And they get a chuckle out of it. But good to see Portis attacking. The highly touted Portis coming out of De La Salle.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it was part of some good teams. And, I mean, he's a player. He's quiet, per se, but he's an assassin. I mean, he's confident. He's quietly confident. And, I mean, look at what he's done off the bench. You can tell for 38 minutes, he wasn't over there pouting. He was over there, like, itching, chomping at the bit, like, put me in there. And look at what he's done in just under a minute.
He was ready for the moment. Splits the pair over the back, though. They're going to get Nate Johnson. And a little aggressive. Something Coach Montgomery will have no issues with. It's an 11-point game with 36 seconds left. The Marauders once were down 19. They fought a little bit. Travis Lewis's teams are going to fight this year, you can tell.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, with the personality he has, you have no choice.
Well, we've seen some depth tonight for Detroit Mercy that has to make you feel encouraged with Spratt and Cotton and Fisher and Lovejoy and Monroe and Carter and Johnson and Stone and Larry and Maiden and Jeter. I mean, it is deep, and they do. This is a really deep roster. They've got a chance.
It is, and guys have to learn how to play hard in spurts because you're not going to be out there long. They're too talented for you to be.
Step back three, got it. Long two. Nate Johnson cans it. He's got 7. And it's an 11-point game. Portis for 3, and he's fouled. And he's going to go for his 3rd shot to the free throw stripe tonight.
I'll tell you what. You know what this means? Like, here's how things work out from a college basketball perspective. Portis was whatever he was on the depth chart. Coaches meet. You know, as they go down the line, they're going to, talk about the pluses and minuses. But one of those coaches is going to say, did you see Portis tonight? One of them is going to say that. And, coach is like, yeah, he stayed ready. Next game rolls around. I mean, I don't know how long it happens. Sometimes it doesn't happen as soon as you want it. But within a couple weeks and things, if you keep coming off the bench how he is, like that's how it works, man. That's the beauty of it. The beautiful struggle they call it. Yeah. Next thing you know, somebody may not be playing or a sprained ankle, and boom, you're in the lineup.
You can move a couple chairs up the lineup. Maybe you move from 11 to 9, but it gets you in the game at some point a lot quicker than it may have in the past.
It does. The journey is beautiful.
Yeah.
And you earn it. You know what I mean? You earn it, and you learn and you watch, and then when you have a chance, you do what you can. And sometimes you take a step backwards, but then you take 3 steps forward.
He's Reggie Butler. My name is Chad Bush. Charlotte Turbrock is on the sidelines. And the great Central State Band is jamming away and celebrating this beautiful night. Detroit Mercy by 9. And look, this game started with a little bit different complexity to it. This was a back and forth game really up until about the 6 or 7 minute mark that was remaining in the first half. Central State had their moments, and Detroit Mercy got the competition that they needed tonight to show some things.
Yeah, absolutely. It was perfect for Detroit Mercy. I mean, you come away with the win, but you also got pushed, and you got to see some things. You got to see who's ready, who plays well together, who blends, and who doesn't. So, learning experience.
So, 17.3 seconds left, which could be meaningless to some or Maybe somebody moves up
Man,
the depth chart
listen.
in these 17 seconds.
Listen, man.
Legends could be born in 17 seconds.
Hey, I averaged 2 points at college. Like, my showtime was under a minute. You know?
But my high school career.
Man, listen. Yeah, exactly. I mean, but some of those moments kind of made me into an 11-year pro.
Sure.
You know, because I took them serious. You know what I mean? I took them
bet.
serious, and I evaluated myself amongst those.
People are watching.
Absolutely.
Someone's watching. So, and Central State is fighting. It's an 8-point game, by the way. Crazier things have happened. 3-ball up, heel out, no. Offensive rebound, 10 seconds left. Shot is good. This is a 5-point game with 9.5 left and a foul in the backcourt. And Zach Abdullah is going to take what could perhaps be meaningful free throws.
Yeah, absolutely. Coach Monty, he just had a look on his face like, what's happening? What's going on over here? I mean, you know, he's talking to Tyler Spratt now, but he just sat down and put his water on the counter, and he's like, are you guys serious? you know, but it's another chance.
Sure.
It's almost a free money chance to see how your team closes out games.
Well, and let's look at where things have mattered tonight. In the free throw department, the Titans are 90% for the game, 17 of 19. Meanwhile, the Marauders 17 of 23. How much does that matter now? Both free throws are good. 5 seconds left. Portis with 3 seconds gives it up. Pass to the corner, 3 to end the game. No, but a solid fight tonight between Central State from Division II and HBCU against Detroit Mercy's Division I club. We saw some wrinkles getting ironed out tonight.
Absolutely, which you're going to see in an exhibition game, but their energy was in the building. I mean, it started off strong. Detroit was able to separate themselves right before the half, but Central State did not give up.
In this ball game, Detroit Mercy was led by Lovejoy's 21, a dozen for Carter off the bench. Detroit Mercy shoots 38% from the floor, 23% from downtown, but 90% from the free throw line, 18 to 20, and they do out-rebound their opponent tonight, 49 to 43. Central State, they stayed in the fight, Reg, long enough, shot 33% from the floor, and they were led by 11 Henriquez points, 10 for Cornelius, and 8 from Pryor. They shot just 14% from downtown, 4 of 29. Tough to win a game like that. They shoot 74% from the line, and they did show some grit and some fight tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and all of that adds up to kind of what you have, and it's just great for the players to get out here and play against somebody else. That's the main thing you hear in an exhibition. You like, I'm tired of playing against my teammate, you know, and you play against somebody else so you learn.
All right, for my partner, Reggie Butler, for Charlotte Turbrock on the floor, and your executive producer, Alex Westfall, my name's Chad Bush. Thanks for watching. The Titans win it over the Marauders.